Okay, Mataji.
Hare Krishna,
Okay, Mataji.
everybody. Hare Krishna. So, ISKCON Mangalore is so happy to invite you all for the 18-day session of Bhagavad Gita. Okay. So, we'll try our maximum to put you across the message of Bhagavad Gita, which was spoken by Krishna. So, you're also fortunate to come into this platform, and it's by Krishna's mercy that we all are here. My sincere thanks to Namanishta Prabhu, who's our temple president. So ISKCON Mangalore, that is Sri Sri Radha Govind temple. So yes, thank you all for joining. Okay, so this is just an interactive session. So in between, I'll be asking some questions. So please feel free. If you don't know the answer, also no problem. This is not a exam or something, not your normal school. So it's just we are trying to learn, okay, to each other. So please feel free to answer if I ask some questions. And if you don't know, just tell me you don't know. And please ask your questions, not your parents' questions. I know some children, they are very young also, but then next batch onwards, we'll try to have a very young children's program also. We'll divide you people according to your age, but for now we'll just go like this. Okay, so this is understanding Bhagavad Gita in 18 days, the course, and we'll go to the introduction. ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकथा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखागिनांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमती भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन् नमस्ते सरस्वती गौरवाणी प्रजा निर्विशेषनिवधि पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. Yes, so we basically belong to ISKCON Mangalore team, and I'm Dr. Aishwarya. And I've already taken a previous batch of Bhagavad Gita for kids. So really fortunate to be here to be part of this service. Okay, I'll try to go slow. If you feel that I'm fast, please raise your hand and just tell me that I'm fast. And then we'll try to make it very simple. Okay, Hare Krishna. So this Bhagavad Gita we are teaching, it is based on the teachings of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Okay, so he is our founder Acharya of ISKCON. Okay, ISKCON means International Society for Krishna Consciousness. Okay, this is a society which we spread Krishna consciousness to people. And basically, our main idea is to give the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita to all. Okay, you are also young, you are children. This is the time to start your spiritual life. It's not like some people will tell, you're so young na, chalo khelta hai, we'll just go play. Why you are sitting and reading all this spiritual thing? Ha, wo na, that you do when you are old. But don't believe them, trust me, because Shastras show that children's like Prahlad Maharaj, Dhruv Maharaj, they all attained perfection at young age, right? And we know this corona, this is around us, and we don't know, like our relatives, our friends, they're all dying. So we don't have any guarantee, right? Our expiry date is soon, so we don't know. So we try to get good knowledge, and we try to do our best in this human life. That's why Bhagavad Gita is taught to everyone. Okay, so just try to understand what this Bhagavad Gita is about, and as you grow you can apply it in your life. Okay, that's why Bhagavad Gita is very important. I will tell you why this Bhagavad Gita is so important to us. So it's His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada is our spiritual master. He is the one who actually translated this into English, and it is called Bhagavad Gita as it is. Okay, I'll tell you why. So Srila Prabhupada, even in young age, like when he was 5 years old, he was very much a good devotee of Krishna. Okay, and he is the one who established ISKCON when he was 70 years old. Remember, just imagine 70 years, he went alone to America and he spread this movement, and he made 108 temples around the world. Okay, and he started this. You can see here all the American disciples. Okay, all these people were like kind of crazy. They were mad. They were addicted to alcohol, drugs, and all that. But Prabhupada gave this Harinam. So whoever is new today, did you hear people, children's chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This is the Sankirtan movement. This is the Hare Krishna mantra which is prescribed in Kali Yuga. And Srila Prabhupada spread it across. So just brief history. You don't have to know this, but still, just to know whose Bhagavad Gita are we really learning. We should know, right? When you join a college, like when I joined my medical college, I should know that college is authorized. Like it comes under some government. Yes, the teachers are actually authorized. Then only I'll get the certificate and I can work. Similarly, we should know in whose path are we following, which parampara or which acharya are we following. So it's very important to know. Okay, so this is, you can see here now a small boy here. This is Srila Prabhupada, and you can see here Jagannath Radhayatra. Okay, Jagannath Baladev Subhadramai. That's Krishna only. And then Prabhupada, when he was so young, he started doing this festival. Okay, so he was so much into spiritual life, and when he was just 25 years old, he met his spiritual master. This is His Divine Grace, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada. So he met him and he told him, you are all educated people. Why don't you spread this message of Bhagavad Gita to the Western country, that is America and all. So Prabhupada took this mission of his guru. Okay, we all need a guru. Unless we get a guru. See, you're all children now and you have this class teachers. So teachers are your guru, right? So similarly, for spiritual life also, you need a guru. Okay, so Prabhupada took this movement and he started this movement and he started his the magazine, Go Back to Godhead magazine, and he used to distribute it alone. Okay, so that's what this is Shri Shri Radha Govinda. See how beautiful they are. Okay, this is at ISKCON Mangalore. You can visit after the COVID situation. So ISKCON Mangalore, Shri Shri Radha Govinda Temple is situated in Coconut Garden Road, Tollgate, Kadri, Mangalore. And this is our temple president, Namanishta Das Prabhu. He's a BTech graduate from IIT Kanpur. Okay, so don't think that only people who are jobless are coming to this field. No, really big brains. Okay, they have coming to this movement. That's because there is a specific reason why this movement is important, because we follow Bhagavad Gita. That is our basics. Okay, now Bhagavad Gita, how is like it's important in our life. Let me ask someone. So can somebody raise your hands so that I can ask some questions, simple questions. Yes, who's this?
Aishwarya ji, can I cancel all the raised hands and ask him to raise fresh?
Yeah, no, this is all fresh hands now.
Okay.
Yeah. So yes, who is unmuted now?
Me, Nimra.
Yes. So did you ever buy an electric car or something like very complicated toy? Did you get from your father?
No, I actually don't live. Not like that. Complicated one.
But still,
Yeah.
in order to operate this car, what should you know? Like Nirma, like if this car is given to you, you should know how to start it, how to apply brake, right? Which button to press. Yeah, for that, what should we have? A small book will be available now with this car.
Yes, manual.
What is it called? You know? Yeah, a manual. Yes, a manual will be there, right? Yes, very good. So, whenever you buy a mobile, washing machine, fridge, right? See an electric car like this, it looks very complicated. I don't know how to start it unless you have a manual with it, right? You open it and you see which button to press to start, which button to press to apply brake, right? Similarly, this life is very precious. Okay, we didn't get a animal life. You've seen dogs, cows, cats. We didn't get that life. We got this human life. Okay, what is the difference between animals and humans? Sai or Didi, you know, just one difference. What is that?
Human beings can attain perfection and they can understand more.
Very good, very bold. Yes, excellent. Yes, so human beings, some animals are also intelligent. You see, dolphins, they are very intelligent. Okay, some animals are intelligent, but it's not intelligence. As she told, human beings can attain perfection. We have, see, if you if I call some cats and dogs and make them sit and tell Bhagavad Gita, no use, right? They won't understand anything, and they can't call upon God. But human beings, this is the highest level of life you got. We have gone through so many life. I have been an animal, I have been a plant. I'll tell you this in second chapter when I talked about soul. Okay, so just understand, you got this human life after so many janma, and it is very precious. Now what we should use it, we should not throw this human life just like that by drinking alcohol, smoking, having fun. No, that is not the thing. Animals also sleep, we sleep. Animals also eat, we eat, right? Animals also produce children, we also have that capacity. Animals defend, right? They fight when they somebody come to attack, we also do that. So this eating, mating, sleeping, defending, aharam, nitra, bhayam, maithunam, it's same for animals and humans. So what is that which makes us different is dharma. We can attain perfection. So for that we need a manual, and this manual is our Bhagavad Gita.
Mataji,
Okay.
Kalavati Mataji joined.
Yes. Okay. So this is what is important. This manual. Okay. Hare Krishna, Kalavati Mataji. Yes. So yes. So this Bhagavad Gita is our manual. So unless you open this and read it, what is inside this? Why are Krishna advised this to Arjuna? What is this all about? At least you should think that. If you're not interested in spiritual life, it's okay. But at least you should know what this Bhagavad Gita is about, right? Why all are behind this Bhagavad Gita? So you should know what is it. Why? Because you can use it as your life manual. It is our life manual. Unless you do apply it in life, as this boy, if he doesn't read the manual of this car, then this car will break, right? If he press some other button, if you don't use it properly without reading the manual, then obviously this car will break or it will get damaged. Similarly, if you use this human life without this manual of Bhagavad Gita, then there's no use. Like if we get a manual with a washing machine, fridge, mobile, okay, similarly, this is our manual, this Bhagavad Gita. Let us see why it is their manual. See, Mahatma Gandhi says, those who meditate on Gita will derive fresh joy and new meaning from it every day. So this is what we need, fresh joy, right? Why everybody is working so hard? Jessica,
Yes,
why
Mataji.
why everybody is working hard? Why everybody is, what is everyone's aim in life? To be what they want to be?
To earn a happy life.
Happy life, very good. Yes, so a final goal is to become happy in life, right? If you have more money, if you have good job, if you have good position, still that's all temporary. Anytime it can go, death can come and take any time. But this joy of Gita, it is permanent. Okay, and that's why it is important in life. Okay, they should understand the Gita Mahatmya or the importance of Gita before going to know it. And why we are taking ISKCON's Bhagavad Gita as it is. What you can see in this picture, uh, yes, Kanav, what can you see here? What is this?
I see a picture that has
Yeah, yeah, what is it charging? Something is charging, right? Phone. Yeah, and if I don't plug it in the plug point, then what will happen, Kanav?
the battery will get low.
Yeah, so I should connect it, right? If it is disconnected, no use, right? Yeah, similarly, this message of Gita should come in an unbroken chain of disciplic succession. It looks very big word. It's very simple. Unbroken means it should not be broken. It should not be cut. And disciplic succession means parampara. Okay, that means, see, imagine there is a mango tree, and I need really fresh, yummy mangoes. So if I try to throw a stone or with a stick, if I try to put the mangoes down, it will fall, right? The ripe mangoes. But what will happen to the mangoes if it falls down? It'll break, it'll get spoiled, right? It won't be like fresh. But if I have some four friends with me, and one person climbs on the top of the mango tree, one person in the middle side, one person at the down, and I am near the basket, and the topmost person, he plucks the mango, give it to the second person give it to the third to the fourth, and finally he gives to me, then I keep in the basket, then the mangoes will be fresh, right? Similarly, this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita should come in a parampara. We can't jump and take it. Okay. Or we from and parampara, that means should be Krishna. From Krishna it should come. So I'll just tell you. Because if the charger is broken, then the phone won't get charged. Similarly, you can see here the photo. Here you can see Radha Krishna. So from Krishna, Krishna advised to Brahma, Brahma to Narad Muni, Narad Muni to Vyasdev, and it goes on to our parampara. And in this parampara, that is Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya, Srila Prabhupada, who I showed, who's the founder Acharya, he's the 32nd Acharya in this parampara. That's why this Bhagavad Gita is so important. It is called Bhagavad Gita as it is. See? As it is. Okay? So some people can raise their hands. Only Jessica have raised their hands. Please raise your hand so that I can ask some questions, because I don't know who's ready to answer. My volunteers, where are my volunteers for the previous batch? Charvi, Anushka, Didipya. Please raise your hands. Yes, yes, Trisha. Hare Krishna, Trisha. Because it should be an interactive session. If you keep quiet, I won't be knowing whether you are listening. Because Trisha, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. You are unmuted.
Yes.
Yeah. So Trisha, what is the role of a postman? Like if you post some letter, what will the postman do? Oh, she's muted again. Oh no. Yes, Trisha. What will the postman do? He will give the letter to you as it is, right? She's not replying. Yes, Vishwa Vijaya. Vijay. Vishwa Vijay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, if I give a letter to you and tell or to a postman, that postman will give the letter to that particular person, no? As it
Yes,
is. Will he change it? Will he open it and add something or delete something?
No, Mataji.
Yes, very good. Similarly, this Bhagavad Gita is as it is. As it is means it is the original form. Srila Prabhupada didn't edit anything. He didn't add anything. He didn't delete anything. Why? Why is there a need to add or delete? Because it is said by Krishna, who's the supreme personality of Godhead. He is God. And if God have told with his own mouth about this Bhagavad Gita, what is the need to add or delete, right? There's no need to add or delete. That's why in market, so many Bhagavad Gitas are available. Trust me, I read everything. But then I didn't get a real meaning of what Bhagavad Gita was about. Nothing was I could understand. But when I read Srila Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita as it is, I'm not advertising anything, but you just try to read it. Just I'll send the PDF form. Just try to read it. You get the actual idea. What Krishna said, same thing. Prabhupada didn't edit anything. He just translated Sanskrit to English. And that's why this Bhagavad Gita is called as it is. And it has 700 verses and it is a vast study. Okay. A systematic study, it will take 1 year. And for 18 days, it's really tough. Okay. I'll try my maximum to put it through. And it is actually a conversation between Krishna and Arjuna. Okay. So it is to prepare one for a deeper study of Gita. Okay. So for Gita, like if you want to have a deeper study, then it will help. Okay. Yes, Anushka,
Yes, Mataji.
you remember the conversation, how long it took for Arjuna and Krishna for this to tell this Bhagavad Gita? You remember?
Mataji, I think 4 hours.
No. Okay. I'll let you know. Not 4 hours. It's less than that. Okay, it just took 45 minutes. Just 45 minutes because Arjuna is like the most intelligent. Okay, when Dronacharya was training all the Pandavas and Kauravas, among the Pandavas, Yudhishthir, Bhishma, all that, Bhima and Yudhishthir, Bhima, Arjuna, all that, Arjuna was the perfect. You remember when Arjuna was asked to aim at a parrot, what happened? So Arjuna was the most brilliant and he could understand Krishna because Arjuna was Krishna's friend, a devotee, and a surrendered soul. But we can't understand like that. We are not like that. But this Bhagavad Gita was spoken for 45 minutes in this Kurukshetra war. Okay. Now, in Bhagavad Gita, there are 18 chapters. Okay, many were asking how long this course is. This is for 18 days. One day we talk about one chapter. Okay, so 18 chapters, and the first 6 parts is Karma Yoga, middle is Bhakti Yoga, and last 6 is Bhakti. This one, Jnana Yoga. Okay, Ritika, Hare Krishna, Ritika. What can you see here in the picture?
What is your question? I could not hear you.
What is this picture? What is this you can see here in the plate?
I can see a sandwich.
Yes. So what is the most important part of the sandwich? What is the important part?
The
Is it the
bread.
top, the middle, or the down, or the middle part?
The middle.
Yes, very good. Why? Because that is the taste, right? Hope it's a vegetarian sandwich. Yes. So the middle part, right? Middle part is important. Similar, and why? That is the essence. Okay. Like that, Gita is also a Gita Upanishad. Okay, so Gita is Gita Upanishad, and Gita has 18 chapters. In that, the middle chapter is Bhakti Yoga because that's the most important essence. We'll come to know after 6 chapters, I'll talk to you about Bhakti Yoga. So first 6 chapters, so please note down, this will be asked in your quiz. We'll have a small quiz. So please note down, make notes. And first 6 chapters, it's Karma Yoga. Middle 6 is Bhakti Yoga. And last 6 is Jnana Yoga. So middle part, see, you can see here now in the sandwich, all that. So this is the essence of it. Similarly, when you have some money with you, you keep it in your pocket, right? You don't show it outside or you don't keep it on your head or everything. People will come and steal it, or you may drop it. You will lose it. So it is precious. So you hide it inside, right? So anything precious, you keep it very secret. And that's why Bhakti Yoga, which is the topmost of yoga system. I will teach you the yoga ladder. In that, Bhakti Yoga comes the topmost. And the middle 6 chapters is Bhakti Yoga. And that's the essence of Bhagavad Gita. Krishna will tell that. Okay, we'll come to that later. Today is just an overview. I told you the introduction, why Bhagavad Gita is important. Now, observing, the first chapter is observing the armies on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. So you can see here, Arjuna is here and Krishna is called some name, no? Because he drove the chariot. Yes, Makam, Haribol, Hare Krishna Makam.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
What was the name of Krishna? Because he became the chariot driver. Yeah, that is one name. But why? What is the name he got when he became the driver of Arjuna? Arjuna is called Partha. Okay. I can't see people raising hand. I don't know why. Yes, Darshan. What is the name Krishna got when yes
Yes, ma'am.
what is the name?
Ram.
Yes,
My name
okay.
is Ram.
Okay, so what name Krishna got when he became the driver of Arjuna? You know?
No, I don't know.
Okay. I gave a clue also. Arjuna is also called Partha. Yes, Anushka.
Mataji, Partha Sarathi.
Very good. Excellent. Yes, it's Partha Sarathi. Sarathi means what? Driver. See, so, Krishna is God. He didn't have to become a driver of Arjuna, right? but still he became a driver. See, that is Krishna's greatness. And that's why Krishna is called Achyuta. Achyuta, who does not fall, even though Krishna became the driver of Arjuna. See, if my friends, if they tell me to drive the car and they sit behind enjoying, I'll feel a little bad. Like I'm like, oh, they're making me a driver, really? Okay, so we get hurt sometimes. But then Krishna was ready to become a chariot driver, and Arjuna is called Partha. So Krishna became the driver of Partha. Saradi of Partha is Partha Saradi. Okay, Krishna's another name is Partha Saradi. So when they went in the battlefield, you know the story, Duryodhana and Arjuna, they both came, okay, to Krishna. And what happened? Duryodhana told, I need your army. And Arjuna told, I need you. So when things come to us, we should select God, not these material things. If God is with you, then you win. Okay, that is the lesson we learned. And Krishna became the chariot driver of Arjuna. See, just imagine God becoming a driver of his devotee. That is Krishna. Krishna is Bhakta Valsala. He loves his devotees. So if you chant Hare Krishna, you become his devotee, then Krishna will take care of you, of everything. And wherever Krishna is, whoever Krishna supports, they will win. Okay. So in this chapter, you need to memorize only the one sloka. That's the first sloka. And there are 700 verses in Bhagavad Gita. So how many chapters are there in Bhagavad Gita? Who will answer? Devika Shetty Mataji, is that you? Hare Krishna.
Yeah, it's me. It's me, Aishwarya Mataji.
Thank you so much.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, so Harika, how many chapters were there in Bhagavad Gita? You remember? I just told. And it is divided into 3 sections. Gargi Kulkarni.
Yes, ma'am.
How many chapters were there in Bhagavad Gita?
18.
18, right? He told 18. Okay. Okay. So there are 18 chapters in Bhagavad Gita, I told you. And there are 700 verses. Verses in the sense, the slokas, okay, in Bhagavad Gita. And in that, maximum was spoken by Krishna, because Krishna is the one who advises. And maximum slokas you need to memorize will be, you remember, is Krishna's sloka, because he's giving advice. And Arjuna spoke 12%, just comes to 12%. Dhritarashtra spoke only the first verse. The first verse of Bhagavad Gita was spoken by Dhritarashtra. And Sanjaya spoke 5.9%, 41. And some people asked why Sanjaya could see. Remember, Dhritarashtra is blind. I hope you know the story. Dhritarashtra is blind. He's the father of the Kauravas. And Sanjaya, sitting in the room with Dhritarashtra, observed everything happening in the battlefield and told the whole Bhagavad Gita to Dhritarashtra. So when Sanjay was explaining to Dhritarashtra, Sanjay is a disciple of Vyasadeva. Vyasadeva is nobody but he is Krishna Dvaipayana Vyas. In the sense, he is Krishna himself. Vyasadeva wrote this Bhagavatam and all the scriptures, right? So Sanjay is the Shishya or disciple of Vyasadeva. That's why Sanjay was blessed to hear this Bhagavad Gita, and he could narrate it to Dhritarashtra. Only by the blessing of Krishna, only by the blessing of Guru, you can understand Bhagavad Gita. I still remember some of my friends, even though they attend 5-6 classes on Bhagavad Gita, they really don't understand it, because you need the blessing of Krishna. That's why I request all of you to start chanting Hare Krishna. Oh my God, there are 285 participants. So can you just, it'll be a chaos, but still, just can you all unmute and just chant Hare Krishna once loudly?
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Okay, thank you so much. Yes. So this is what you should chant. Okay, to the new people, the mantra is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If you start chanting this, then Krishna is the holy name. Krishna is the name. In Kali Yuga, Krishna came in his holy name. Kali Kale Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar. So Krishna came in holy name. See, now it's Corona. I can't even go to the temple. I can't do anything, but I can chant Hare Krishna sitting in my room. I don't need anything. With my tongue, I can just chant Hare Krishna. So please start chanting how much of a time you like. 1 time, 3 time, every day. If you start doing this, then you can understand Bhagavad Gita clearly, because Krishna is in everybody's heart. He is in all of your heart. And Krishna knows that you are also interested to learn Bhagavad Gita. You have come to this course, you have sacrificed this time and come. So Krishna will help you from inside, and he will help you to know Bhagavad Gita. Unless and until you get the mercy of Krishna or Guru, Srila Prabhupada, then only you can understand Gita. So the maximum verse was spoken by Krishna. Okay, so there are 5 subject matters in Bhagavad Gita. Okay, so let me show it, and I will tell one of my junior batches to demonstrate it. Please raise your hand, all the junior batch people, Makam, so many, Anushka and Charvi and all. So just 5 subject matters were spoken in Bhagavad Gita. Okay, first is, it's like an activity now. Just show me. Okay, I'll just show it first. It's Ishvara. Okay, first is like this. Ishvara or God, who's Krishna. Then Jiva. Jiva is us, the living entity. Then Prakriti, the material nature. Then you have Kala. I'm showing the watch. That's Kala, the time factor. And Karma, the activities. So the Bhagavad Gita, basically, just understand that only these 5 things are discussed. It's so simple. Don't make it complicated. Oh, Bhagavad Gita is so much, I can't learn. No, it's very simple. It really speaks about God. Okay, Ishvara, Jiva, then Prakriti, then Kala and Karma. This is the main topics of Bhagavad Gita. And as my co-host Karthik Prabhu was telling, these 4 are eternal. Okay, that means it can't be lost. It is eternal. God, the live Jiva, we are soul, we are not this body. I will tell you in the second chapter. And Prakriti, Kala, all this is there, eternal. But karma is not eternal. Okay. So who will show this now? Please on the video so that, yes, first, yes, Parthiv can show first. And then somebody else. Please show the 5. Yes, Parthiv. Can you show to the new people what are the 5 subject matters in Bhagavad Gita?
Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala, and Karma.
Very good. Yes. So, Makam, yes, Makam.
Yes, ma'am.
What is the 5 things?
Yes, ma'am. Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala, and Karma.
Yeah. Yes.
Hare Krishna. Mataji, can I?
Okay. Everybody is raising the hands. I really don't know how to unmute people. 1 second.
Hare Krishna. You unmuted me.
Yes, Charmi. Yes, Charvi. Just show it fast.
Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala, and Karma.
Very good. Very good. Yes.
Mataji, can I?
Yes. Hare Krishna. Yes, Sharvani.
Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala, Karma.
Very good. What are these?
Living entity. Subject matters in Bhagavad Gita, Mataji.
Yeah, these are the 5 subject matters in Bhagavad Gita. Let's I can't give chance to all because we need to complete the session. Who else will show? Yes, Anushka.
Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti,
Sorry, 1 second.
Kala, Karma.
Yeah. Okay. Something's happening. Okay. Yeah, thank you. So that is the thing. And I want just a new person also to show. Whoever is new to this course, Who's new? Just wave in your video. Okay. So many are waving. Yeah, who's this? Gagana? Okay, Ananya.
हाँ माताजी
Yes, Ananya, show it. What are the 5 subject matters?
ईश्वरा जीवा
हाँ,
प्रकृति
हाँ,
काला
हाँ,
कर्म
हाँ.
कर्म
Yes, very good. Okay. So these are the 5 subject matters in Bhagavad Gita. Okay. Yes, I'll give the chance to everyone. Please, at the end of the class might be, just remember it.
Mataji, they're typing so much in the group, Mataji. Give chance to me. They're telling like that.
Yeah, but what will I do? I have just a few hours like left because we have another session at 7 p.m. Yes, co-host, can you please spotlight me? I can't actually see my screen in the sense. Yes, I'll do it in the end. Please, I'll give chance to everyone. We'll have breakout room. Kalavati Mataji, Karthik Prabhu will take a breakout room, and I can make you small groups because it's tough to manage so many people. Okay, so please forgive me if you are hurt. Like, I'll give chance to everyone. So, Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala, and Karma. These are the 5 subject matters in Bhagavad Gita. Subject matters means this is the topics which Bhagavad Gita is about. So don't get worried. Bhagavad Gita is so big, so many slokas, so many chapters. No, just imagine like we have only 5 things to learn. At the end of 18 days, I will ask you in the quiz these 5 things. So who is Ishvara or God? Krishna. Yes. So Krishna, yes, co-host, somebody can unmute Makam. Makam, who is God? Just tell everyone who's God. I can't spotlight him. And I can't find where he is.
Mataji, God is
Yes,
Krishna.
Makam.
We should meditate on him with the stumps in the two-handed form.
So is he an energy or light,
ma'am.
Makam?
No, Mataji, he's
When-
the only person.
He's a person. Very good. Yes. So this is what the first lesson is in Bhagavad Gita. That Ishvara or God is Krishna. Krishna is to Bhagavan Swayam. Okay. Then Jiva. Jiva means, we tell no Jivatma. That means me, the living entity, all of us. Okay. Living entities means not only us. Animals, plants, all these are living entities. Insects, fishes, right? So Jiva. Then Prakriti. That is the material nature. You can see the Prakriti out around. You tell no? In Sanskrit, it's called Prakriti, and the material nature around us. It has 3 modes. I will tell you later. Kala, the time factor. Kala, okay, the time. So it was like past, present, future. That is Kala, no? And Karma. Karma means activities you do. There are different types of karmas. I will tell you. So these are the 5 things you should know about Bhagavad Gita, the subject matter. So the Bhagavad Gita is basically, it teaches you these 5 things. Okay. So what happened in the Kurukshetra, where what happened is, yes, Trisha, can you read this? Just read it. Trisha, are you there?
Yes.
You just read this, no? Krishna Drauda.
Muda.
Okay, Shaurya. Yes, please read this, please, fast. Oh, you mute. Somebody unmute him now. 54 people have raised their hands, but I really can't see them in the participant list. Okay, yeah. Yes, Ritika. Who's this? Ritika? Yeah, please read it.
Krishna drove the chariot in midst of both armies. Arjuna was difficultly in Arjuna was in difficulty in having to fight the battle of Kurukshetra. He had surrendered into Sri Krishna, and
Consequently,
consequently, this Bhagavad Gita was spoken.
for 45 minutes. Okay. Charvi, Anushka, I got confused. Somebody was telling 4 hours. No, it's 45 minutes. So Krishna drove the chariot in the middle of the armies. So you can see here the Kauravas and Pandavas. Okay, they both were there. And what did Arjuna say? Krishna, he's a chariot driver, right? Parthasarathi. Krishna, just take my chariot in middle of the armies. I want to see both the armies. Why? Why in the middle? Somebody asked me, why in the middle, not in the end? That's because, see, when you fight, he's a Kshatriya. Arjuna is a Kshatriya. And Kshatriya's duty is to fight, right? So when Arjuna was fighting, before fighting, he should see whose his enemies are. Because his cousins, Kauravas as his cousins, Bhishma and Drona are his teachers. They all have come to fight, right? For what? Nothing. Like just for the land, piece of land or the kingdom, right? They've come to fight. So Arjuna want to see who have actually come to fight. And Arjuna want to gain that strength. See, before fighting, if you're fighting with a small boy, you can just push him down. But if you're fighting with a wrestler, WWF person, then you need to be a gym person. You can't fight simply. You need to have some weapon. Similarly, Arjuna want to gain that strength and to see how many have come to see fight. Okay, so Arjuna was in difficulty. What was the difficulty Arjuna was facing? We will see that. Okay, the 5 reasons why Arjuna didn't fight in the first chapter. He was so sad and confused, and he surrendered to Sri Krishna. And that's how Bhagavad Gita was spoken. So Srila Prabhupada, who's our Acharya, he says, why Krishna created this scene? Arjuna is a brave warrior, right? He's like best among the Pandavas. And Arjuna can never get confused like this. He's not us. He is like the great person, Arjuna. And how does he get confused? And Prabhupada says, this is Krishna's Yoga Maya. Krishna has a particular Shakti or Maya Shakti, which covers Arjuna. And why Krishna made Arjuna weak at that time? Because then only Bhagavad Gita will be spoken. If Arjuna says, Krishna, chalo, we'll fight, we'll start the war, no need of anything. I am not scared, I am not worried, I can kill everyone, I can win. If Arjuna say like that, then no Bhagavad Gita would be there, right? And Bhagavad Gita was spoken for us. 5,000 years ago, it happened. It's not for Arjuna. Arjuna is a great warrior. He's the eternal associate of Krishna. He's not like a normal soul, not like us. But Arjuna was just a dummy. He just want to hear about, he just was representing us. See, Krishna knows after 5,000 years, all these kids will come. They'll be born. I will be born. All of us will be born. And he wants us to go back to Krishna. So Krishna advises this Bhagavad Gita through Arjuna to us. It is actually for us. And if we don't make use of it, then our life is wasted. So it was spoken in 45 minutes, just 45 minutes. And it is a question answer session. See, I ask question, you answer. I ask question, you answer. Similarly, Arjuna kept on asking questions and Krishna replied. This is how the 700 verses, but one verse Dhritarashtra spoke and some Sanjay spoke to Dhritarashtra. Okay. And he became surrendered. See, now to understand this Bhagavad Gita, first you should have faith in the Gita. Okay. You can't just doubt why this happened, why that happened. No. That's already given in Gita. See, whom can I ask the question? Yes, see, like in your school, you have different topics, right? Different subjects to study. Yes, Slok Kalvatkar. Shlok. So you have different.
Yes.
Yeah, you have different topics to study in your subjects in your school, right? Social science. You have social science.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. So in social science, did you learn in social science, did you have the sociology, geography, history? Did you read history? The world
Yes,
war?
we do.
Yeah. So
Yes,
how do you
we do.
believe that, Flo? How do you believe that First World War happened that time, French Revolution happened, Hitler did this, Akbar did this. How do you know? You believe that?
Yes.
How?
Because of ma'am, it is Mataji, it's because of the history which is passed on from one book to the other book, and it comes
So,
to us.
yes. So you believe that.
And that is what Krishna did.
Yes. So do you believe in Bhagavad Gita? That is also given from one person to another
Yes,
person.
I
That
do.
is okay. Yes. Okay. Very good. Thank you so much. So this is what I want to know, because many of the people, like in my previous batch, they didn't believe this Bhagavad Gita. Krishna spoke like this. Arjuna spoke like this. Really? Really did this happen? They don't believe what Krishna's, he's God. We can believe something in social science. Somebody wrote French Revolution, First World War. Even I studied everything. That I think I know that I didn't see that the world war happening, but still I know this king ruled this country. This fight happened, and I study and I write in my exam and I pass. So why don't you have that much faith in Bhagavad Gita, which is the spiritual course for adults, children, youth, and everyone, right? So this Bhagavad Gita, it is also passed from one guru to another guru, and it came from Krishna. So why don't you have faith in Gita and accept Gita as it is? Okay, so that doesn't mean you can't ask questions. Yes, definitely you can ask questions, but you should not doubt faith, doubt Shastras. Okay, you should have strong faith in Krishna and Krishna's words. So this is the first chapter, Arjuna's lamentation. Lamentation means he's sad. Arjuna's Vishada Yoga. So he's sad and he's asking Krishna for help. Now, you can see different people's different reaction. Okay, so who is the first person you can see here? Who is this? Co-host, you can unmute somebody. Might be Geeta Mataji. Can you unmute someone? You can take turns and unmute, because it's tough for me to unmute. Somebody you unmute and you tell me who this person is. I'll give a clue. He's blind. Hare Krishna. Yes.
Dhritarashtra, ma'am.
Very good. Dhritarashtra. Yes. And who's this? Who's crying and who's kind of sad? What to do?
Arjuna.
Yes, Arjuna. And who's this? Very much feared and angry.
Ma'am, Duryodhana.
Very good. Yes, thank you so much. So, yes. So these are the different reactions of people. See, Dhritarashtra, he's kind of confused. What is going to happen in the war? And see here, Arjuna is like distressed. He's sad that, oh, how am I going to kill my family? How am I going to kill my cousin brothers? How am I going to kill my teachers? How can I do that? Right? And see, Duryodhana is like very angry. He's the negative character, right? We can say villain in the movie. Yeah, he's the villain. He's our hero, Arjuna. No, Krishna is our hero. Yes. So Duryodhana, he's kind of very much feared. Why Duryodhana was feared? Because Pandavas is just 5 of them. And how many were Kauravas? How many Kauravas were there, Makam? You know?
108 near to that.
101. 101. Okay. So Kauravas were many, and they all have different armies. And they also have 2 great personalities, Bhishma and Drona, with them. Dronacharya is like the master of martial arts. He taught Kauravas and Pandavas. He's the guru. And they all are on their side. And Dhritarashtra, Duryodhana should be really happy, but he's feared. See his eyes, he's kind of feared. What is going to happen? Okay, and then the 3 different reactions you can see in the different the situations. And what happened is the first sloka. Co-host, can you see Didipya somewhere? Can you unmute? She wanted to recite the sloka. Didipya. Yes, Didipya, are you there? I can't raise her. Or anybody who wants to chant the sloka. Yeah, please fast.
Rashtrovacha Dalakshetre Kurukshetre Samoveta Yutsava Mamaka Pandavasheva Kim Kurvat Sanjaya.
Very good. Yes. So First sloka was spoken by who? Didipya, who spoke the first sloka?
Dhritarashtra.
Very good. Yes. So Dhritarashtra spoke only one sloka in Bhagavad Gita, and he's asking this sloka you should memorize. Out of the whole slokas in first chapter, you need to memorize this sloka. So please take a screenshot or just write it down and memorize this. Bhagavad Gita 1.1. Dhritarashtra Uvacha Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre Samavedayuyutsavaha Mamaka Pandavasyaiva Kim Akrurvata Sanjaya. So Dhritarashtra is asking Sanjaya, Sanjaya, what did my sons and Pandu's sons do in the Dharma Kshetra or the Kurukshetra? The Kurukshetra is the battlefield, and it is called Dharma Kshetra because Dharma will win in that place because Krishna was there. So the place called Kurukshetra, which has become Dharma Kshetra, what is happening? What is my sons, that is Kauravas, and Pandu's son, his own brother Pandu's son, what are they doing? See, this question is not relevant here. It's not appropriate here, right? Why he is asking this question? If somebody goes to school and your parents come and ask you, what did you do in school? Why did you go to school? Or what did you do? It's obvious that we went to study or you went for shopping. There's no need to ask why you went to shopping. It is obvious, it's clear that we went for shopping. So similarly, they came here to fight. But Dhritarashtra is asking, why? What did they do there? Why? Because Dhritarashtra don't want a compromise between the cousins. So, you know, when sometimes if I fight with my cousin, then next day I go tell sorry, I hug her, then the problem is solved, right? So, Dhritarashtra also thought Kauravas and Pandavas, they might compromise and they may not fight because Krishna is also there. So they get influenced by that. And he's asking Sanjay, what did they do? Okay, this question is not relevant, but still one more thing, Dhritarashtra's character is visible here. See, he's telling Mamaga Pandavasyaiva, my sons and Pandu's son. See, Pandu, he passed away, his son, the Pandava's father, but Dhritarashtra is alive. So Dhritarashtra should not separate, right? Those kids from my kids and their kids. He's showing that separation. He's envious. He's jealous of them, Pandavas. Okay. So you can see Dhritarashtra he's so envious. He's not even physically blind. He's spiritually also blind. He's separating his sons from the Kauravas' sons, which is not good. See, you can see here, the milk is boiling. And when you put Anika, when you put lime into this milk, what will happen? You've seen milk getting separated like this. Okay. And then you make rasagullas out of it, right? So that means water and milk was together in this first. But if you add something to it, then it gets separated. And once it is separated like this, or your mothers will know, if it is left overnight without taking care, then it gets spoiled. So it gets separated from water. Similarly, Dhritarashtra is separating his sons from Pandu's son. So this is like Dharma Kshetre, where everybody was together. And what happened? Mamaga Pandava Chaiva Kim Akrurvata Sanjaya. So Dhritarashtra is asking, Dharma Kshetre Guru Kshetre, okay, what happened actually? Samaveda Yuyuksava, Mamaga Pandavas Chaiva Kim Akrurvata Sanjaya. What did they do? Okay, so he is separating his sons from Kaurava's son, Pandu's son. Okay, so he's kind of, yes.
Sorry to disturb you. Geeta Mataji joined just now. Can you please make her a co-host?
Yes, yes. So what are the 9 reasons why Arjuna, oh, that's why I could not see them. What are the, Hare Krishna, Geeta Mataji?
Thank you, Aishwarya ji. I got disconnected because of
Okay, no
network.
problem.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so there are 9 reasons why Arjuna won. Okay, so can I see the old students who can answer? Yes, Charvi, just 2 reasons why Arjuna won.
Mataji, first one was the Dharma Kshetra. Second one was the Divine Chariot, Mataji.
Yes, so it was Dharma Kshetra. Okay, that means side, Dharma side, they will win Dharma Kshetra. And it was Divine Chariot. It was given by Agni. Okay, So yes, Diya, you know any reason why Arjuna won the battle? We all know Arjuna won the battle, but why?
Can you hear me, Mataji?
Yes, yes, tell me fast.
Yeah, he had Krishna as a Sartha,
Hmm.
Mataji. Yeah,
Yes,
that one.
Krishna was on his side. And any other reason? Okay, no problem. Yes, Krishna was on his side. And who else? Who else will tell me? Yes, Parthiv. Parthiv, who else? What was another reason why Arjuna won? Fast.
There was Hanuman's flag in Arjuna's chariot.
Yes, the chariot. You can see here, all of you. You can see the Hanuman symbol right on the chariot. And Hanuman is a devotee of Ram. And who's Ram? Krishna came as Ram, right? In Treta Yuga. So that is another reason. Ananya Acharya, what is another reason? These are all my old students. So they already know the answer.
The divine chariot. That
Yeah, divine chariot given by Agni Dev. Yes, very good. Yes, Jayashri. Amrita, what is the other reasons? It was some special day that day, no? What was that day? Sorry. Yeah, Makam. Yes, Makam. What was the reasons why Arjuna won?
Mataji, Dharma was with them. Has Krishna.
Yes, Dharma was there. Yes, and then?
And
What else?
And
Okay, no.
Bajrang Bali was there.
Hanuman, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Akshaya, you know. Okay, fine, no problem. So we might run out of time. So I'll just go and I'll tell there are the 9 reasons why Arjuna won the battle. This you should know. Okay, just write it down because this will be asked in the quiz. Okay. So first is Dharma Kshetra. This is a Dharma. I told you, no? Dharma Kshetre Kurukshetre. So it was a battlefield. Still, there was Dharma there because Krishna was there and that place. Okay, it is just a very religious place. And that's why Pandavas are always right? So even when Krishna went and asked, give them 5 villages, please, and they didn't give. And actually Pandavas deserved the kingdom, but Kauravas didn't give. So the right actual and whole 5 Pandavas were devotees of Krishna, and they were very good from birth. They are pious. They've done punyas. So Dharma was on the Pandavas side. So it is Dharma Kshetra and Pandavas can win. Next is divine chariot. See the chariot, the horse chariot which Krishna is riding, that was given by Agni Dev. Okay, and it's a divine chariot. Nothing can happen. Even if Kauravas put lot of arrows, nothing happens to the chariot. It's a divine chariot. And Kapitvaja, the flag. You can see here the red flag. It has Hanuman symbol. And I told you Hanuman is a devotee of Ram. Ram, who's nothing but Krishna's avatar, and Keshavadrida Rama Sharira Jai Jagadesha Hare. So in Treta Yuga, Krishna came as Ram and Hanuman was always with Ram. That's why Ram could win over Ravana. Okay, that's because of this pure association. Similarly, this Hanuman's flag is there in the chariot, so they won. And next is Shankanatha, the conch which they blow. Okay, Krishna used to blow the Panchajanya and Arjuna blowed Devadatta. So, okay, these are the 2 Shanka. So when the Shanka blew also, that was so auspicious. And Gandiva is nothing but the bow and arrow, no? Bow which Arjuna used, that is also very auspicious. And it was Tyakta Jivana. Tyakta Jivita means who Arjuna had many people with him who can give their life for the Arjuna, and Krishna was with him, and Arjuna was a surrendered soul, and that's why, okay, Tyakta Jivita, they are ready to give up anything to win. So like that. And it was Mokshada Ekadashi. Ekadashi is a special day which Krishna favors. Krishna, it's very close to Krishna. So it was an Ekadashi day, and obviously Arjuna is a devotee. He would have taken the Vrata of Ekadashi. That's why we all should take Ekadashi Vrata. For children, it's a little tough, but yes, you can start doing it. And Lakshmi, because if Narayana is there, Lakshmi obviously will be there with Wherever husband goes, the wife follows. Similarly, Krishna, whose expansion was Vishnu. Okay, so when Krishna is there, Lakshmi Devi is also there. And the last final reason, the most important reason is because Rishikesha was with them. Rishikesha is Krishna. Why Rishikesha? Rishikesha means master of senses. Okay, so Krishna is called Rishikesha, and Krishna was with them, with Arjuna. So these are the 9 reasons why Arjuna won the race, won the fight. And Duryodhana was so feared. See, after seeing the armies, Duryodhana ran to Dronacharya. And Duryodhana told, see what is happening. See all of them. You only trained all of them. And see his eyes. He's kind of so feared. Look at him. Even though they were 101 Kauravas, even though Bhishma and Drona was in his side, he was kind of feared, because after hearing the conch shell blowing and everything, he got scared. He got scared that he might lose. Okay, and they started blowing the Shankha, as I told you, the Panchajanya and Devadatta. They started blowing, and blowing in a sense, they are ready for the war. That's why they are blowing. Okay, so the different conch shells were blown, and it shattered the hearts of Dhritarashtra, the sons of Dhritarashtra. All the Kauravas, even they blow the Shankha, but they were, Pandavas were not disturbed when they blew. But Kauravas, they got disturbed. That's because it was such a strong sound, and Krishna obviously was with them. And what are the 5 reasons why Arjuna lamented? 5 reasons why Arjuna could not fight. Okay, after blowing the Shankha, Arjuna thought that I can't. Yes, Niranjan, any reason why Arjuna could not fight? And
Ma'am, when he will kill his own brothers, ma'am, there will be no relationship.
The family will be lost, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
He will be bored, and he could not rule the whole thing. That's why.
Yes, and he won't be happy also. Yes, Pujashri, any reason why Arjuna was telling Krishna, I can't fight?
Because he was like
Yes, who's this Santosh?
Hello, madam.
Yes.
Mataji,
What is the reason?
there is very big army, madam.
That's not the reason. Okay. Yes, Didipya. What is the reason? Another reason? 5 reasons.
Mataji sin, because he would get sin by killing other people, his own
He
people.
might get sin. Then?
Loss of family tradition.
Yes, the family members are lost, and he'll kill his own cousins. Yes. And then?
And he can't enjoy all the land and happiness without
He
his
can't
own people.
enjoy, because if he kill everyone, all his cousins, and if we get land, what is the use? He can't enjoy. And then?
I remember, that's it, Mataji.
Okay, no problem. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, three points she told. Yes, so this you should know. Please write down. Okay, this is very important. The 5 reasons why Arjuna thought, after blowing the conch shell and everything, he was ready. But then suddenly he told, I'm not fighting. And he kept his bow, arrow, everything down, and he sat. Okay, why he lamented? Because, okay, so you can see tears are flowing from his eyes. Compassion means daya, mercy. Okay, Arjuna was thinking, how can I kill my teachers? How can I kill these cousins? They also have a family. They have wife, children. So how can I kill them? No, I can't kill. So he was sad by doing it. And then he thought, I can't enjoy. No enjoyment. After killing all these people, if I need to enjoy the kingdom, I need some of them. No, I need my friends, cousins, but I can't enjoy. And he also thought it will be sin, papa. Okay, there'll be papa, lot of papa to kill my elders. Many of them were elders, right? And how can he kill his guru? Dronacharya is his guru. There'll be guru hatya, or that will be a guru, papa, no? That is a sin again. And also family traditions will be lost. because if all the men are died and all the women will become widows, and there will be no unwanted population will come, and there won't be a tradition in the family, elders to advise us, and indecision. He was not able to decide whether should I fight or not. Okay, so these are the 5 reasons why Arjuna felt sad or lamented. Compassion, no enjoyment, there will be sin, family traditions will be lost, and there will be indecision. And it is indecision. He could not actually take a decision whether to fight or not. So these things actually happened. It was Krishna's plan. Krishna thought, yes, today I'm going to talk Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. So unless and until Arjuna is confused what to do, he won't ask Krishna, Krishna, please advise me. No, he will suddenly start fighting directly. But Arjuna, Krishna, with his yoga maya, he created a situation where Arjuna is actually confused. Okay, and Arjuna is only surprised. Why am I confused? And the whole Bhagavad Gita was spoken. So this is Krishna's plan. How you remember in Bhagavatam how Parikshit Maharaj was bitten by a snake? I mean, who was given us this one curse to be bitten by a snake after 7 days. So why Parikshit Maharaj had that problem? That is also an arrangement. Because of that, he met Shukadev Goswami and whole Bhagavatam was spoken. That's like precious literature. So similarly, behind everything, there is a reason. Okay, even this corona happened for a reason. All you people have come to know about Bhagavad Gita. Many started chanting Bhagavad Gita because of this, right? It's all our karma coming back. But then don't worry, Krishna will take care of it. Okay, so you need to chant this Mahamantra. This is very, very important mantra in Kali Yuga. I will talk about this mantra later on. But every day, please join like 15 minutes before so that we can all chant this mantra together. It is Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So Krishna is Krishna's name and Rama is Balram. Okay. Hare is the energy of Krishna. So this is the mantra. This is prescribed in Kali Yuga and we are all in Kali Yuga. So please, it just take 10 minutes, 108 times. If you can't do that, at least 3 times, 5 times daily. Okay. So we'll all chant together and then I'll go for a breakout room. Okay. So please unmute yourself and chant once.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, thank you. So yes, already 6 o'clock, almost 6:10. So yes, now we'll have a breakout room. Okay, so we go to a breakout room and all of you, any of the co-hosts are there.
I'm there.
Kalavati Mataji is there. Karthik Prabhu can take breakout room.
Mataji, give it for only 5 minutes, Mataji, like that you said.
Yeah.
Is there an option like?
Who else? No, I have to end it, but that's okay. Or you can leave and come back, but okay, I'll just try to end it. And
Mataji,
I don't know.
Geeta.
Geeta Mataji can take. Yes. So other admins, co-host, please stay here or you can go. So
Aishwarya
I don't know
Mataji,
whether-
Hare Krishna, Nandita is here. I can go with one of the others.
One of the co-hosts you can join. Yes, Mataji.
Sure, Mataji.
Two people in one group can join.
Yes. Okay. How you just decide, and there should not be any room without co-host. That's what I want. Okay, I'll open the chat. You can ask questions in the chat, and also you can raise your hands. Wait, I'll just because it's a big group and I can't manage alone, so I'm going to the breakout rooms. And I'll make like for one for Kalavati Mataji, Karthik Prabhu, Geeta Mataji, and others can join. Yes, please join. It will come on the screen. Just join the breakout room and go. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, we will wait for other people to join.
Krishna.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, please raise your hands. Please raise your hands in the participant pane so that we can go by the questions one by one. Yeah, okay. Suhas, can you please I'll unmute everyone else and we can go one by one. Okay. So Suhas, can you please unmute?
Yes.
Yeah.
Guruji.
Yes. Yes, please go ahead with your question. Yeah, only pertaining to today's chapter. Okay.
I don't have any question, Guruji.
Okay, I saw you have raised your hand. Okay, that's fine. Okay, next person, Saisha. Saisha, can you please unmute yourself?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, yes, please ask your question.
Oh, Prabhuji, I don't have any question.
Okay, you had raised your hand. Okay, that's why I called you. Okay. Arya and Arav, do you have a question?
Yes, sir. I have 2 questions.
Okay.
This is my first class in ISKCON.
I didn't get your question. What is it?
This is my first class.
Okay, this is your first class in ISKCON. Okay, fine. Okay.
This is for me also my first class.
Okay.
Why are we in room 3, room 1 and all?
No, this is actually breakout room. We since we are having 300 around. There are around 300 participants, so that's why we are breaking out the participants for 5 minutes to take up questions. You will join back to Mataji's room after 5 minutes.
And one more question is, what is Krishna's wife's name?
Can you tell me Krishna's wife's
Ma'am,
name?
how to...
Ma'am,
Rukmini?
No, do you what have you? No, have you heard who is Krishna's wife's name? Do you know?
Rukmini
Had
Satyabhama.
16,000 wives.
Rukmini Satyabhama.
May I know who is
But he
speaking?
has many nights. He has more than 16.
Somebody told 16,000 wives. May I know who is that?
Excuse me, sir.
No, one by one, please, because I am not able to. Let me mute everyone so that we will unmute one by one. Okay, is that fine?
Yes.
Yeah, we will. Let me mute everyone. Yeah, can you please raise your hand? Can you please raise your hand one by one? Yes, Madhav Gaikwad, can you please unmute yourself? Yes, you please try.
What if Krishna told the Bhagavad Gita to Duryodhan? What would happen?
He would not follow because he is not a devotee, right? So that's why that's why Krishna. Yeah, that's why Krishna selected Arjuna to tell the Bhagavad Gita, right?
Oh, okay, Prabhuji.
Okay.
What
Somebody.
about Karna?
Yes, somebody was talking now, but your voice is not clear. May I know who is that?
Guruji, I have a doubt.
Yeah, yes, please go ahead.
Guruji, all the Bhishma, Arjuna, all are there good, right?
Bhishma? And who else?
Bhishma and Arjuna, all those 5 brothers are very good, right?
No, Bhishma is not brother, no? Bhishma is Pitamaha. Bhima. Yes, Bhima is good, yes. Okay.
If all those 5 brothers are good, why did the teachers help the others?
Why did
Why did they help the? Why did the teachers help the Kauravas?
Which teachers? Teacher means whom you are telling?
Dronacharya and Bhishma.
Okay.
Dronacharya.
Why did they help the Kauravas, right? Okay, because for political reasons, for they have been helping the Kauravas for political reasons, for financial thing actually. They have been given they are being getting money for their life. So they have been associated with the kingdom, Kauravas kingdom. So they don't want to leave, since for the financial reasons and political reasons they have been. But that is not correct. As you said, that is not correct.
Why
Sir, I
Bhishma?
have a doubt.
No, one by one, please. Yeah. Suhas,
Sir,
can you
I
please come?
have a doubt.
Let Suhas complete his question, then you can go ahead.
Why Bhishma also was helping the Kauravas? The same reason.
Yes, Bhishma has given a pratignya, vow, to his father that he will serve the kingdom. Whoever is taking care, you know, right? Dhritarashtra was taking care. He was the power of attorney. Actually, Pandu was the actual king, Pandu. But since he died in his early age itself, due to some curse, he died actually. So the power of autonomy came to Dhritarashtra. Dhritarashtra is not actually king. He's just taking care. He's taking care of the kingdom, but he's not willing to give the kingdom to Pandavas. So that is why all the 18 days war happened. So the Bhishma has given a vow to his father that he will save the kingdom. He will abide and he will protect the kingdom, whoever is in the power. So that's why he is supporting the Dhritarashtra and Duryodhana.
Thank you, Guru.
Yeah, next person, can you please go ahead?
Prabhuji?
Yes, Sai.
Prabhuji.
Is that Sai Aditi?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes. May I know who is speaking?
Hanish.
Okay. Always please tell your name and then you ask the question. Okay.
Sir,
Yes. Yes. Please go ahead.
why Krishna do Arjuna said?
Arjuna?
Why Krishna do Arjuna said?
No, I didn't get your question. What you're asking? Can you tell it clearly? What is your question?
Sir, I have asking why Krishna do Arjuna's said.
Why did Krishna agree to ride the chariot of Arjuna? That is what you are asking, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Krishna, you know, Krishna is the supreme God. So he himself don't have to serve anyone or like that. But Arjuna is the close devotee of Krishna. So and moreover, he is a friend actually. So whenever Krishna appeared, Krishna never takes birth. He is a God. He is the supreme God. So whenever Krishna appeared in this earth, always he is accompanied by Arjuna. So when he came in the Nar Narayana form, Narayana was himself Krishna and Nar was Arjuna. So similarly, in all the births, Arjuna was accompanying Krishna. He is the close devotee and close friend. So that's why he agreed to even so so that means he will Krishna will do anything for his devotees. If you also pray to Krishna very sincerely, he will do anything for you. That is the meaning behind this. That's why he agreed to ride the chariot. Even if it is the lowest thing, riding a chariot, he agreed because he is his devotee, pure devotee. Yeah, Anjali, can you please? Anjali.
Sir,
Yeah, your voice is very low.
first time attending this class, sir.
Okay.
And I have a doubt about
Yes.
Pandu died and they made Dhritarashtra the king, no, sir?
Yes.
They could make Vidur the king, no, sir, because Dhritarashtra is blind, no, sir.
That is, Vidur actually was born to the servant maid, no? Servant maid actually. So that could be one reason. But due to the political reason, you know, right? The Rajamata who was taking care. So those are all for the political reasons. They are telling only. So politically whom they are pointing out the only those persons can come in the kingdom, right? Your voice is going away actually.
Sir, today is the first time I'm doing my class, sir.
Okay. Yeah, have you heard about the Satyavati? Satyavati, she was the Rajamata actually. So that's why she only appointed Dhritarashtra as the king actually. Since Vidur, he was born to the servant actually, servant's child, even though the father is the same.
Excuse me, sir, it's showing breakout rooms will end in 45 seconds.
Yes, yes. So if anyone has a question, you can ask me quickly.
Sir?
Yeah.
Guruji, sir, why didn't Dhritarashtra stop this battle?
Because he was very he was partial. He was showing partiality towards his own son, right? He was not he did not consider Pandu as his family. That's why Mamaka Pandava Chaiva. He was telling only Duryodhana as his own son. He's separating Pandu's son separately. He's not having the relation, good relation. Sir, okay, the breakout room is going to end now.
We can meet God, but we need to have that eyes to see the God. Okay, so you can't just directly see God because we are not capable to see. So you should have premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena. In the sense, you should have the ointment of love to see Krishna. And Krishna has come in his deity form, right? Archa Vigraha. That is Krishna himself. His photo is Krishna in his holy name. Kalikale Namarupe Krishna Avatar. So Krishna has come as his holy name. Krishna is not in the holy name. Krishna is the holy name. So if you chant Hare Krishna, yes, Niranjan, can you chant Hare Krishna for them? Just show.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mataji,
Yes.
I have a...
So
Mataji, I joined back. The breakout room was closed.
Yes.
But
You
there
can.
are. Yeah, sorry.
What there are children?
They were asking questions still, but it abruptly ended actually.
Yeah, you can, because you told 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yes,
okay, no
yes,
problem.
Mataji.
Kalavati Mataji, you can leave.
Yeah, I also came back, Mataji. Yeah.
Yes. You have any questions left? Then you can take. Or
one question.
Kalavati Mataji, you can leave then if you have.
Okay, I leave that.
Thank you so much. Hare
See
Krishna.
you tomorrow. Yeah, Hare Krishna.
Yes,
One question they asked in my room, Mataji. Dhritarashtra, why Dhritarashtra was made as a king and not Vidura? So I just tried answering them. This is due to political reason. Satyavati, who was the Rajamata, she was the one who decided this thing.
Yes.
So if you have a better answer, you can tell them, Mataji.
No, that is only the reason actually. So Vidura had some other plans actually, and it was Krishna's plan that after the battle, Vidura actually advised Dhritarashtra, right? You go to forest, you leave all this and go. And then Vidura actually explained all this. And this is all Krishna's plan, because Dhritarashtra was, even he's pious because he got 101 sons. To get one son is actually like, you should have a lot of punya. But he got 101 sons. Still, he's not in his own good idea. He was spiritually blind, right? So Vidura had some other things to do. And as he told, yes, it was all the political things that happened.
Mataji, and Vidura was a servant maid's son, no, Mataji? That is also one reason, right?
Yes, that is one more thing. Yes, only Kshatriyas can rule the kingdom and they can become the king.
Aishwarya Mataji, Hare Krishna. This is Nandita. There were two questions that I wanted you to check on in the room that you assigned to me. One was, what is Kali Yuga?
Yes, Kali Yuga is, we have 4 yugas: Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapar Yuga, and Kali Yuga. Yes, so we are all in Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga started 5,000 years ago, and we have 4,32,000 years to go. So after Kali Yuga, Kalki avatar will come and destroy everything, and that this yugas will get over. So there are 4 yugas. This whole thing is divided. Okay, and we are in Kali Yuga. That is the last yuga in the whole this thing. We are in Kali Yuga now. Yes.
Okay. Mataji, one more question, please. Would you be sharing the presentation of today with the children? Because all of them want to go through it before the next class tomorrow.
Sure. I'll just put the PDF form. Yes. PDF.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, why is Rishikesha a reason for Arjuna's winning with our 3? That's because Rishikesha is master of the senses, and we need our senses to fight. See, we need our eyes to see, we need our hands to fight, right? So the master of senses is Rishikesha. Rishikena Rishikesha Sevanam Bhakti Ruchyate. So you should serve Krishna. And if Krishna is on your side, Yatra Yogeshwara Krishna, that's the last says. Yes, Mataji.
Who is Kalki Avatara? What is Kalki Avatara?
Yeah, Kalki Avatara is the last Avatara of Krishna, and it will come and destroy everything. Okay, because people will become so bad in Kali Yuga that they even now they are killing and they're doing a lot of bad things. And Kalki is the most furious avatar of Krishna. Keshavadrida Kalki Sharira.